March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy. I'm coming to see all the bad bitches. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers. Like I say, like I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can contract.
Yo, what's goody fam? Let's dive straight into the deep end today because the tea is piping hot and it's about to spill all over your screen. Remember Boosie? Yeah, Mr. Always in the headlines. Well, he's back, and this time it ain't for dropping a fire track. This time it's straight up scandal central. It looks like the universe just hit play on the chaos button and Boosie's name is trending for all the wrong reasons. Word on the digital street is that the tape is out. You know the tape? The one nobody was supposed to see? Yeah, that one. And now Boosie is out here looking like he just saw a ghost, spiraling in real time.
Babe, Sexyy Red, bad ass, don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out, nipples out.
It all started with that steamy situation with Sexy Plus going public. Remember that? The internet never forgets. But apparently, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Rumor has it Boosie might have caught more than just a vibe that night. Whispers are saying he walked away with a little something extra. And that's just the appetizer. Because then came the moment, the one that sent the internet into overdrive. Picture this. Sexyy Red walks into the room, right? And she is serving. We talking a fit that's painted on, leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination. Her signature kitty print, front and center, baby. And Boosie? Man looked like he just won the lottery. His eyes, glued, his grin, whiter than the Grand Canyon. That one look, just a split second, was enough to set the rumor mill ablaze. People started connecting dots faster than you can say viral.
You are an OnlyFans star?
Yes.
What happened between you and Gucci third leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. But I don't have HSV1, I have HSV.
Suddenly, everyone and their mama was asking the same question. Did Boosie and Sexyy Red actually smash? And if they did she maybe gift him something he didn't bargain for? Because let's be real, Sexyy Red's name has been floating around in some interesting conversations lately. Remember when folks were whispering about her and Gucci third leg? Yeah, that Gucci, the one with the reputation. So, when Boosie got caught looking a little too interested in Sexyy Red, alarm bells started ringing. Especially when you factor in that whole ankle monitor pic situation. Remember that? Sexyy Red posts a cozy bedroom pic, chilling with a mystery man rocking an ankle monitor. The internet detectives went into overdrive, magnifying glasses out, and pointed straight at Boosie. Why? Because Boosie's rocked an ankle monitor before. Receipts don't lie. And to make it even juicier, Sexyy Red captioned that pic with lyrics straight from her own track. I like effin' with drillas. Dreadhead KZ. Come on now, Dreadhead KZ. If that ain't Boosie's whole vibe, what is?
Can't get rid of that. If you fuck somebody that got this while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. Why you lying? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burn it, or do you lie to them like you did me? Or is you lying to them you did me? Or is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth?
Boosie, naturally, hit the roof when the rumors started swirling. He hopped on social media faster than you can say denial and typed out a furious post. I'm blocking all y'all fans asking if that's me in that picture with Sexyy Red. That ain't my ankle size or color. He was heated. He even threw in a little alibi saying he was on vacation with his daughter at the time. But the internet? They weren't buying it. Not one bit. They've seen the receipts, they remember the ankle monitor history, and they know how the rumor mill churns. And just when you thought the smoke couldn't get any thicker, bam. Sexyy Red's ex steps into the chat, and he came with receipts, audio receipts to be exact. He hopped on social media and laid it all out there, claiming point blank that Sexyy Red gave him an STD. And he wasn't holding back. He leaked a phone call, raw and unfiltered, where he was confronting her about not being upfront about her situation. He was laying down the truth. No chaser. Do all your ninjas know what's going on with you? He asked in the leaked call. Do you tell them ninjas you burning? Or you lie to them like you did me? The audio was brutal. Straight up scorched earth.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So then we both went to the doctor. Yeah, we went to the doctor together. Yeah. And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like.
As soon as that phone call hit the net, it was game over. The internet went wild. Sexyy Red got side-eyed so hard, she probably felt it in her soul. But she wasn't about to just sit back and let the story run wild without fighting back. She jumped on social media, quick and defensive, and dropped a 2-part denial. 1, it's not true. 2, y'all believe anything on this app. But let's be real, after hearing that audio, most people weren't exactly rushing to give her the benefit of the doubt. The damage was done. And this phone call, it didn't just mess up Boosie's day, it added fuel to a whole bonfire of rumors already swirling around Sexyy Red. Her own ex putting her on blast? That's a heavy blow, but get this, it gets even wilder, because Sexyy Red kinda confirmed some of the mess herself, on her own terms. Remember Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast? Back in June 2023, Sexyy Red pulled up and dropped some raw truth. No filters, no holding back. She admitted not once, but twice to catching chlamydia.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good.
She even broke down the whole story, said she and her dude broke up because he was out wildin'. They both did their own thing with other people. And then when they got back together, boom, infected again. She said, and I quote, soon as Sexyy Red and her man got back together, something felt off. They ended up hitting the doctor as a duo, and boom, both of them tested positive for chlamydia. She described that moment in the doctor's office, the silence, the awkwardness, the damn moment. Look, mistakes happen. Nobody's perfect, but when you start stacking this on top of everything else, all the rumors, the ex's claims, the Gucci third leg whispers, the whole picture starts looking real messy. Real messy.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to f her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet on me, you f***ed her though.
And speaking of messy, Sexyy Red didn't just crawl into a hole after all this drama. Nope. She doubled down. She turned around and dropped a lipstick line. Sounds normal, right? Wrong. She named the shades after STDs. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Lipstick shades called Yellow Discharge, Gonorrhea, and Cookie Juice. Like, what in the tone-deaf marketing is going on here? People were disgusted, calling it one of the most tasteless and offensive things they'd ever seen. And it makes you wonder, how did Boosie not see any of these red flags? Maybe because Sexyy Red herself has said she's the modern-day Boosie. Maybe he thought she was just wildin' in the same lane he used to ride. But the streets are saying it ain't just about who she's been with, it's also about how she's been smelling. Chicago rapper Vaughnoff 1700 didn't hold back anything. He went public, straight up saying that after messing with her, he couldn't wash the smell off, even after showering. Let that sink in.
Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls, like, back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
That's not the kind of thing someone just throws out there for clout. He sounded genuinely serious and bothered. And the craziest part? The big blogs, the major media pages, dead silent. Like they're trying to bury the whole thing. But it ain't just random folks chiming in either. Lord Jamar, you know, the OG, even weighed in. And he went deep. He said, Sexyy Red is just another pawn in a bigger plan meant to tear down the culture. Whoa, that's a claim that'll make you stop and think. Lord Jamar didn't mince words. He straight up said the industry is rewarding the lowest of the low, pushing Sexyy Red to the top because, in his words, she represents everything toxic. Heavy accusations, right? But he didn't stop there. He backed up Vaughnoff 1700's claims about her hygiene, saying she looked like the type where you walk in the room and something just smells off. Brutal.
Chief, he wasn't your boyfriend. I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just playing. No, I don't. I'm just.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was your man now?
Yeah.
But here's where it gets even crazier. Jamar claimed he saw a video where Sexyy Red herself admitted that her stuff stank. Now, we don't know if this video actually exists, if it's just street talk, but Jamar was adamant. He said, "I seen the video where she said her own was stinking. Did you see that?" He sounded dead serious. And just when you thought that was enough smoke, Jamar went full conspiracy mode. He suggested Sexyy Red might be an industry plant. According to him, she was strategically placed in the spotlight to push all the wrong narratives. Gang life, baby mama drama, even certain pharmaceutical agendas. Now that's the kind of claim that'll have people squinting real hard at the industry's next moves. Of course, Sexyy Red wasn't about to just sit there and take all that without clapping back. But instead of directly addressing Von Off 1700's accusations, she swerved the conversation completely. She said, "Ask Chief Keef if my kitty stank." Like, what? Where did Chief Keef come from in all this? The minute she threw his name into the mix, people started side-eyeing her even harder. Why bring him up unless he was somehow involved?
Why gonorrhea?
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea.
Okay.
And she called me and told me about it. And then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was green. So I'm like, you got no green lip gloss? I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. I ain't the reason why we're just start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to.
Now the streets are really talking, saying maybe Von Off 1700 wasn't the only one who got up close and personal. Allegedly, Chief Keef tapped in too. And let's not forget, there's been plenty of drama swirling around them lately. They've been linked in rumors, done music together, and now folks are wondering if there was way more going on behind the scenes. Then came those selfies, those cozy selfies, Sexyy Red and Chief Keef looking real, comfortable. She was rocking his chain all booed up. And come on, when a woman puts on a man's chain, that usually means something's up. This didn't look like no just homies situation. Folks started asking, was Chief Keef her man now? When the internet rumor mill started churning, Sexyy Red jumped on IG trying to do damage control. She said she and Chief Keef were like siblings. Siblings? Nobody was buying that story. Nobody, especially when she was out here throwing shade at Chief for flirting with King Von's sister, Kayla B. Sis. If y'all are really just siblings, why? Then, just to throw gasoline on the fire, Sexyy Red popped back on Instagram and flexed Chief Keef's chain again. But this time, she took it to a whole new level. She tucked that man's chain into her panties. Her caption, "We go together, now give me a kiss." Boom, the internet exploded. People were like, what is even happening here? Chief Keef, for the most part, stayed quiet. But then, he was spotted pulling up to one of her music video shoots. Say what you want, but that definitely added fuel to the fire. Their whole vibe has been giving more than music since day one. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, Charleston White enters the chat. And he came in swinging. He flat out called Sexyy Red a 304 inches, you know what that means, and said she's out here influencing Angel Reese in all the wrong ways. He said, before Sexyy Red came around, Angel was locked in, basketball-focused, star athlete energy. But now, she's been hanging with Sexyy Red a little too often. The fits turned into thirst traps. Her whole image started shifting. Charleston didn't hold back. He even asked, why gonorrhea? Like, why name a lipstick shade after that? The way this whole situation is unfolding. It's wild beyond words. And after taking in everything, all the rumors, the tape, the accusations, it's crystal clear why Boosie's acting the way he is right now. Sources close to the situation are saying he's straight up breaking down. And it ain't just the rumors, it's that footage. Yeah, that tape. That's what really pushed him over the edge. Before, it was just speculation. Now there's actual proof out there. And people ain't just talking, they're reacting. With Sexyy Red's name already caught up in so much mess, and her being linked to seemingly everyone, getting tied to her right now, that's the last thing Boosie or anyone wants. This situation is wildly messy, no way around it. Boosie's rep has been hanging by a thread for years with all his antics, and this just poured gasoline on the dumpster fire. The man is probably regretting every single text, every link up, every second he spent anywhere near her, especially now that people have footage and timelines to back up the rumors. But now it's your turn. What do y'all think is really going on? Were Boosie and Sexyy Red creeping low-key way before any of us caught wind of it? And these STD rumors? Is there real truth to them? Or is it just a messy industry talk meant to blow up her image? Sound off in the comments below? I know y'all got plenty to say about this one. And don't dip just yet. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and turn those post notifications all the way on. Because what's coming next? It's even hotter. Another deep dive is right around the corner. And trust me, you do not want to miss it.